Welcome back to Aurelia Vlogs. Today we can study an important portion from Operations Management, plant layout. You will be asked a question: what are the factors influencing a plant layout and what are the different types of plant layout? So we can study what's a plant. A plant is a place where manpower, materials, money and machinery are brought together for manufacturing products. So plant layout is a master blueprint which provides for the most effective utilization of machine, manpower and materials. The objective of a plant layout is greatest possible output of high quality and lowest possible total cost of manufacturing. We can study factors influencing plant layout. First one is product and material specifications. The weight, form and physical and chemical characteristics of a material has a great influence in locating a facility. The products, if hazardous and dangerous, isolation of facility is to be done. That is for the protection of the employees. Next one, manufacturing process. This is very important factor to be considered while preparing a layout. It decides the flow of material, types of machines required and the material handling facilities required. Depending upon the size and weight of the machine and raw material, the work area required and the additional space required to store in-process inventory has to be decided. Third one, material handling. It is the movement of materials and goods from one location to another. Material handling cost should be kept as low as possible so that the production cost will be under control. Fourth point is storage of in-process inventory. While preparing a layout, the material waiting time should be kept a minimum as it adds to the cost. Hence, the layout should be designed in such a way that the material do not wait in between the processes. Next is storage of in-process, that I told. Next one is service facilities. These are related to personnel, material, machinery and equipment, and operation should be given due consideration while preparing the layout because it plays a significant role in cost reduction and increasing productivity. Sixth point is location and site of the plant. The site which has been selected has great influence while preparing the layout. A plant has to get raw material from the source and to send the products to the market. So the receiving department and the shipping department must be properly located so that there will not be any problem between the shipping and receiving. Next, we can study the next point, that is design of the building. The building should be designed in such a way that there will be ample ventilation services and lighting is also obtained. Next is work areas and equipments. Work areas are properly designed so that the workers can move without any difficulty and the material can be handled with least difficulty. Similarly, a sufficient place should be provided for the maintenance personnel to attend the repairs of the maintenance of the machines, because always machines will get obsolete and machines have to be, sometimes there will be wear and tear of the machines and the maintenance personnel has to come and repair. Ninth point is working conditions. The work area should have sufficient light intensity and quality without direct or indirect glare. Provisions should be provided to reduce the noise due to process, control of temperature and humidity so that the men can work comfortably. The last point is flexibility. Change is inevitable in any organization. As per technology, updations should be done. So, whenever one person has to design a layout, he should incorporate the factor of flexibility. Now we can study the different types of layout. First one, product or line layout. Second one, process or functional layout. Third one, fixed position or location layout. Fourth one is combination or hybrid layout. And the fifth one is group or cellular layout. Actually, the first three are the main layouts. So we can study first one, product or line layout. Under this, the machines and equipments are arranged in one line depending upon the sequence of operations required for the product. Here, machines are grouped in one sequence, therefore the materials are fed into the first machine and finished goods travel automatically from machine to machine, and the output of one machine becomes the input of the next machine. So, I will give you an example. In a paper mill, what happens? Bamboos are fed into the machine at one end and paper comes out at the other end. The advantages of product layout are low cost of material handling, smooth and uninterrupted operations, continuous flow of work, optimum use of floor space, lesser investment in inventory and work in progress. Now we can study some disadvantages of product layout. First one is high initial capital investment in special purpose machines. Second one, heavy overhead charges. Third one, lesser flexibility as specially layout for particular product. And the fourth disadvantage is breakdown of one machine will hamper the whole production process. So the second layout, that is process or functional layout. Here, machines of similar type are arranged together at one place. The work has to be allocated to each department in such a way that no machines are chosen to do as many different jobs as possible. For example, process-oriented layout is everywhere in a hospital. The ECG department, scanning department, everywhere there are different departments. So, that is a great example. Another one, machines performing drilling operations are arranged in the drilling department. Machines performing casting operations are arranged in casting department. Okay. Now the advantages of process layout is, first one, lower initial capital investment. Second one, overhead costs are relatively low. Third one, breakdown of one machine does not result in complete work stoppage. Next one is supervision can be more specialized and there is flexibility of scope for expansion. Now we can study the next disadvantages of process layout. Material handling costs are high due to backtracking. More skilled labor is required, resulting in high cost. Next, time gap or lag in production is higher. Work in progress inventory is high, needing greater storage power. And the disadvantage is more frequent inspection is needed, which results in costly supervision. Now we can study the third type of plant layout, that is fixed position or location layout. In this type of layout, the major product is being produced at a fixed location. Equipment, labor and components are moved to that location. For example, shipbuilding, flyovers, dams, construction of buildings, etc. This type of layout is not relevant for small scale entrepreneurs. What are the advantages of fixed position layout? First one, it saves time and cost involved on the movement of work from one workstation to another. Second advantage is the layout is flexible as change in job design and operation sequence can be easily incorporated here. Third advantage is it is very economical where several orders in different stages of progress are being executed simultaneously. Fourth advantage is adjustments can be made to meet shortage of materials or absence of workers by changing the sequence of operations. Disadvantages of fixed position layout is, first one, production period being very long, capital investment is very high. Second one, very large space is required for the storage of material and equipment near the product. Now we can study combination or hybrid layout. It's a blend of process layout, product layout and fixed position layout. The advantages are, first one, it will help in job enlargement, upgrades the skill of the employees, greater flexibility is possible here, and the layout capital investment is very low. The last type of layout is cellular or group layout. It's also known as group technology or GT, and this type of layout brings an element of flexibility into manufacturing system as regards to variation in batch sizes and sequence of operations. The application of group technology involves two steps. The first step is to determine component families or groups. The second step is to arrange the plant's equipment used to process a particular family of components. Advantages of group technology layout is it can increase the reliability of estimates, it can increase customer service, it can increase component standardization and rationalization, it can decrease paperwork and overall production time, it also can decrease work in progress and work. So, this is a very important portion from operations management. Study very well. All the best. Study very well for your exams. Thank you, my dear students.